Hello and welcome. Today we're going to give you some tips for success with your Velcro rollers. As you all know, I've got very fine hair, so sometimes it can be quite difficult to style. Some ladies have asked us for tips in particular how to manage fine hair and get really good results with your Velcro rollers. So without further ado, Shilpa's going to show us how.
So Velcro rollers are perfectly safe to use on fine hair, but there are particular techniques that you could use so that to avoid the tangling of the hair. This also applies to just any head of hair, so it's not just for fine hair. Make sure they're wound into your hair properly and taken out properly, and you won't tangle. And also using the correct products, so prepping the hair with the correct products and then finishing with the correct products. These are the two types of Velcro rollers I'm going to use today. This is a standard Velcro roller, and these are called sleep rollers, and they're quite flexible, which means that you've got more flexibility when you're winding and removing. So I'm going to demonstrate both on Teresa's very fine hair. So I've already sprayed this little section here with Pureology, which is the leave-in conditioner with 21 benefits. So we're going to do one section on this side with the standard Velcro roller with Pureology sprayed into the hair, and then we're going to do another section here without spraying the leave-in conditioner in and see what the difference is. And I'm going to do the same on the other side with the sleep rollers. So take the section the size of the roller and comb through. It's got to be nice and smooth, and don't forget to keep rolling it so you get all those ends nice and smooth onto the roller. The trick is not to rush these things, and don't wind it too tight, because if you wind it tight the rollers will get stuck, a bit like using a round brush when you're blow drying. So this is quite loose, and then you can secure it with a clip. And this next section is going to be without spraying the Pureology or a leave-in conditioner, so that you can see the difference of removal. Once again, make sure that section's nice and smooth, the ends are smooth, wound nicely onto the root. And this side, once again, I've already sprayed this little section here with Pureology, my favourite leave-in conditioner with 21 benefits.
It's rather wonderful.
This time we're using the sleep roller. They're called sleep rollers because they've got the little sponge in the middle there. Sorry, I nearly poked you.
Don't worry.
So these are designed so that you can sleep with the rollers in your hair, but I personally wouldn't recommend it. But just putting them in for a few minutes just to get that root lift is perfectly fine. And they sort of sit on the root quite easily because there's no weight to that. Absolutely no weight. And this section here is no product, no Pureology. So you can of course spray onto the rollers a bit of hairspray, but I wouldn't recommend it if your hair's too fine, because that's going to set your hair into the roller, and then it's going to make it even more difficult to remove the roller. So whilst that's setting, I'm just going to show you a few of the serums that I love. This is the Weller Enrich, and this is made with shea butter, and it is beautiful. It's one of my favourites. A serum, all you need is a little drop like that, and you apply it by rubbing your palms together and then just onto the mid-lengths and ends, not on the roots. Like that, there's L'Oreal Tecni Art, and of course there's our all-time favourite Capsules Remilia, which are these beautiful capsules of magic. And you don't use a whole one, by the way, you use a little bit at a time. And Velcro rollers, I have to just remind you, you can use on damp hair too. So you wash your hair, you condition it, you towel dry it, and you apply a drop of Remilia onto the mid-lengths and ends, and then start winding the rollers in and let them air dry. If you're in a bit of a rush, then you can use the hood dryer, and that will set your hair for you. but finish with Remilia too, or a serum too.
I actually love the Remilia Shilpa because I find on my hair, which is not only fine but very dry, before I roller my Velcros in, these are superb.
Yeah.
They are a beautiful serum that really nourishes the hair.
But the best thing about the Remilia, I mean, I think they are around £30 and you get quite a lot of capsules with that. But you can use one capsule over 4, 5, 6 days because you only need a drop.
Yeah, very rich, very luxurious.
Okay, so shall we remove now?
Yes, let's remove it.
The pin,
yeah,
or the clip. And this roller here is without Pureology. And as you can see, even though I'm holding it here, it's tugging a bit. But don't forget, whichever way you do it, support the root and then keep supporting mid-lengths, ends.
Does it help to unwind it fairly slowly?
You have to, yes. Do not rush this
Slowly
process.
and carefully, I think, is the name of the game.
So that's without the Pureology, and there's not much lift there. But apart from the fact that it's tangling and it hasn't really smoothed it out. Let's see the difference here. This is with the Pureology. Again, you're supporting the root.
That's a lot smoother.
Yeah, and you've got the lift.
Yeah, that actually came out a lot easier, didn't it? I didn't feel any sort of tug or tangle or anything on that.
So we're going to remove these now. Very gently. There's no Pureology on this roller here, but very, very gently, a little bit at a time. No pulling, so as gentle as possible. And that's the sleep roller. And then let's go for this one with Pureology. And when I say support, don't only support at the root, you can support all the way down to the mid-lengths and ends.
There is a difference, Shilpa, between the rollers with Pureology and the rollers without.
Yes.
It's very different feel when you're removing them.
We have come to the conclusion that we do need to use a leave-in conditioner on all hair types, but in particular for fine hair, because that will help with the tugging and the pulling, and you know, people are saying that their hair's getting tangled in the rollers. Set a few minutes extra into unwinding the hair because you will get a much better result, and then finish with a beautiful serum, and that should help you. We hope this video helps you, in particular the ladies with fine hair. Please let us know how you get on in the comments below. Please remember to like us and share us with your friends and family, and
please remember to subscribe and ring that bell. Until the next time, take care. Bye bye.